Welcome back! This is Nukem 3D. We're playing back some demos and I'm trying to beat the bar. So I have very little time to explain what the hell is going on. Okay, we're being on the roof. I'm jumping down and I'm shooting here in mid-air. Why do I do this? Well, I want my gun to reload. So that's now done. The gun is now reloaded because I don't want it to reload at the time that I need it. That's the reason. So I opened the secret to get the rocket launcher to shoot the screen. I grabbed the jetpack, you don't see that, but I grabbed it and fly to the exit, and that's it. Yeah, that's how little time I have to describe things. Okay, the second level. I open the dirty bookstore. He goes forward so I can go on the other side of that door. I don't have to face him. So I go in here, the elevator, and go for the key cards. And then, yeah, I have to kill maybe a few assholes, but this pig I really have to kill, and I'm not doing a very good job at it. Look at that. No, I expected he would be dead already, but he wasn't, so I had to do a second attempt, and I took a lot of damage there. I need to pick up the yellow key here, and we also pick up the portable med kit. No, just going, ignore these guys. But I do want jetpack, so I go in here. I need to kill this pig or I will be dead. Now we go to the back and first take care of all the... Oh, I did use the medical kit here. I take care of all the pigs that come in before I pick up the key card. I use the medical kit again. Well, use the key card and just fly to the exit. This is formally a secret, but you have to go through it. And that's all we do here. We just fly to the exit. Okay, we're on that row, we have nothing anymore. Now we start from scratch anyway. But in this case, we have absolutely nothing, so we kill him with the mighty foot. We do pick up the medical kit. And then a hole appears here that we need to go through for the blue key card. So we jump on the gears. Now this is standard, this is not special for beating the bar. Get out of my way. Don't kill if I don't need to. You know, I only kill in self-defense. For some reason my goddamn way. Alright, I jump over these laser trip mines. And then I need to wait a little bit for the pigs to go through that, but I don't want them to survive it. That's why I still shoot at them. Because if they survive it and set up the other trip mines, they kill me. Yeah. Okay, outside we can find the red key cards. And a couple of medical kits. That's good. The juice side. Because they do keep shooting at me. Even though I don't shoot them unless they are a threat to me. Now there are here two switches, 1 and 2, and we only need 2, so we go directly there, flip the switch, and then we just go back. We don't go through those trip mines, there's just no point in it. We use the switch to open the third cell. Go. Kill one trooper, go through the poster behind the bay. That's what the tip says. And then blow up the cracks in the wall with the pipe bombs that are there. We go through the tunnel and there is a submarine. I think we go aboard. So then it goes through the bottom and just flicks the switch. So we're now in the submarine and we're stuck in it, but those two buttons will open the latch. We go down directly because right there is scuba gear. You could also see that the scuba gear was picked up. I pick up a RPG there and a blue key card and then just go. Here we kill a couple enemies for survival reasons, and then we go into a secret on the side. And there I should kill somebody, because he was in my way. Not always happens. Doesn't always happen. And why do I do that? Because I want the Ripper. Now here I have to blow up this laser tripwire to avoid it blowing up on me. I have a little bit of time because I have to wait here anyway for that crane. Now you might say, hey, the crane already picked one up. What if you could have beaten that? Well, that wouldn't have made any difference because the other crane wouldn't be there yet. And this is the crane that we're talking about. Alright, I need the red key cards here and then we can return and start using the key cards, which will unlock a shrink ray. Then we have to go to this little tunnel, and at the end of it we need to wait a little bit. We don't want to be stepped on, that's for sure. So we need to be shrunk again. Sometimes the timing is a little bit better than this, but it's very hard to control. So now this door is open, that is what we did there, there's a switch. And okay, we go on the water, we push this button so that the level of the water goes up. Now I'm assuming that viewers do know the game itself, so I don't have to explain everything, still try, but everything goes so fast. Now there is an opening there, but I'm not jumping to the opening. No, there is a wall you can just jump through and it has a teleporter. And that teleports you to the end of the level. Don't know why it's there. Really don't. Okay, I shot a hole in the wall and activated the secret exit. So now we are in a secret level. So this switch is necessary to remove the barrier that is right here. But you don't see a barrier. So we pick up the shotgun from the bottom there. You don't see the barrier because I switched it off, of course. So we go up here and we need a combination, enter the combination. He needs to die because otherwise he will kill us. What did I tell you? You need to die. Now there is a button that is already pressed and you have to press it again to remove the next barrier. And that's the one here. Again, you don't see one because it has been removed. So we make it up to use the keycard. Use the blue keycard here. And it opens up something. I don't even know exactly what it opens up, but you need that to be able to continue. So probably there's this door, I'm not sure. So we go through here and we pick up the red keycard and we need to push that button to open the outside door. We take this elevator up and there is a jetpack which we pick up and a transporter that brings us inside the rocket. And there we use the red keycard. And that will enable this this switch. It also lights it up. So we flip the switch so that the rocket can be destroyed, and then you can take the elevator, but well, elevators are slow. So we just jump down. We use the jetpack for a little bit cushioning. That's the only thing we use the jetpack for. Now this needs to be flipped because it opened that door over there, and well, the time is right there. Let's pick up some secret atomic help before we walk to the exit button. And this is already the last level of episode 1. We just walk directly through the blue key, then fall off and go to the left. Because we need the Ripper. We're gonna need it for a bunch of Octo Brains a little bit later. Then we're gonna use the blue key card, and there are some pigs here. We do need that RPG too. It's gonna be an important part at the end, of course, because it's a boss level. So we jump down. Ooh, I needed that. My health was very, very low. Okay, so we take 2 sets of stairs up to the first floor, so to speak, turn around, and another set of stairs. And we drop off carefully, because that ledge, we don't want to overshoot it, that ledge contains atomic health. Now, this is the place where we really have to kill these guys. We cannot do this without killing them, because they do too much damage. Now, pick up some health, sorry. I needed 2% health. Okay, and standing in front of that window is important, because that makes the second earthquake happen. The first earthquake was the one in front of the grey stone. So push on the wall again, that will open up the shrink ray, and then we are shrunk and we can get out. Now here we do want the Ripper, but because of the ammo, because we already used some Ripper ammo, we want more. Now then we cross straight, just straight ahead. Just in case you don't know where to go, just straight ahead. Make it through these rocks, and then we'll get to a point where there are a bunch of rocks that are, well, surrounded by nothing. And if you don't jump right, you will fall to your death. And I've had that happen, I mean, not very often, but it has happened. Try to be a little bit careful here. Well, here's a big metal door that enters the ship, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We need to push that switch so that the middle section goes up. We pull back so we get the RPG ammo. We definitely need RPG ammo. We don't need Ripper ammo, we have enough, so we only pick the RPG ammo from the wall. Now we go up this hill, but just a little bit, not enough to make him walk all over the place. He's still confined to that little space where he is. He's walking back and forth, but he's not coming to you. If you go a little bit further, you trigger his release, and then he will walk all over the place. So just fire rockets, and when I'm out of rockets, finish him off with Ripper. And that's all there is to it. And with that, we finish the whole episode. So this is level 4, but then with the normal exit. Now, we already saw the normal exit in the one where we went for the secret exit, because the secret exit is a little further. Well, actually it isn't, but because we transport directly to the exit button, we need to go a little bit back. So yeah, you get a kind of a strange situation there. Well, this time they're not too much in my way. I can pick up the Ripper without any problems. I still need to blow up that trip mine and wait here to be picked up, and then of course as soon as I'm there I make sure I'm ready to be picked up by the second crane. He is coming, and no problem, we made it. Otherwise it would be a big delay. Now, we need to kill that pig, the button and the key card. Do I have the key card? No, I don't. Now I do. So, we use the key card, we get shrunk, it is the same thing. It is the same thing. It's kind of ridiculous actually that I recorded this separately, but I made recorded demos for, oh, I managed to catch him. That's nice, that's great timing. I made recorded demos for every level, and if it had a secret exit, I made a separate one for both versions. Push the button to raise the level of the water. Yeah, and in this case that doesn't really make that much difference. Now we're already at the end, because when we're crossed, we just jump into the wall. And that's it, that's the end. So thanks for watching, see you again next time.